What's going on, everybody? It's Childish back at it again, coming at you with our second video for 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at the new Fire IFRIT boss battle that we got going on here. Again, this is the one that everyone's going to be farming for because we have to get all of those rewards in that event shop. This is where you get those fire essences. So as you guys can see, we got Hex that recently joined our group here that we're going to take on this. I think he's done this a couple of times. I know I've done Extreme a couple of times. So I think the big thing to take away from this particular boss is, one, it's not as challenging as you may think. And two, you can play it, a couple of different ways here. You can play the safe game if you want, but you can actually play aggressive with a couple of strong damage dealers and really get the jump on this unit if you get the right, of course, skill ups from Gother, so on and so forth here. But if you guys, the big thing to take away from this particular Ifrit here is that this guy is always buff here. So you're gonna get so much value out of bringing in units that have those rupture-like abilities here. So, right, Rimuru Tempest is the one from the specific banner. You can go ahead and utilize this. If you have it, it's going to be strong against it. But if you don't have it, some recommended units that you can use Matrona at the end, blue Matrona at the end there. Or for a free-to-play unit for you guys, Red Jericho is going to be another great option for you guys to utilize. Now, another one as well, if you want to go ahead and sub in a unit to provide buffs as well as do a little bit of damage, can be Great Goat Thunder. You guys are like, wait a minute, Great Goat Thunder, why in the world would you use that one? Again, it provides two components here. It provides the attack buff that we're looking for, but it also, again, can do a little bit more damage versus the buffs, despite the fact that it has the elemental disadvantage. Again, this is not something that you have to sit back and be super conservative about. It really all depends on your monster box, of course, as well as your teammates' monster box. But I was actually quite surprised how aggressive we can get. Now, I think we're playing a safe one here. The goal, this one here, we're not going hyper aggressive. We're actually trying to, get a win with the units that we have available. So as you can see, he's actually running Arthur, Gother, and Blue Matrona Diane. So you guys can see what kind of damage she could do at level 70. I think he's at level 70. And then I'm running Gother. I'm running, what is that? I got Merlin, and then I got Blue Listhawk here. So again, those are some of my strongest units. Blue Listhawk, I already have invested so much into her, so I'm like, okay, I'll just go ahead and take advantage of her because we're bringing in Arthur, we're bringing in Merlin. We got a ton of buffs going on, so yeah, it should work out pretty good. So luckily for us, for the sake of the video, we actually got the right buffs, right? So this is obviously really good. I'm gonna go ahead and buff the shield up, and I'm gonna put up our resistance. Okay, I want to provide as much mitigation as possible between that defense buff, between the resistance buff and then shield. I want us to stay alive as much as possible. Now, one of the things that I did not mention when it comes to this unit here, one of the things that he decides to do, especially if you decide to go super aggressive on it, he has this unique ability that applies this burn effect. And one of the things that was going on, epic fail, right, from Hex, one of my members here, was that he didn't realize that you can actually get food to become immune to this specific burn effect here. So this is actually a food that you get while you're just farming the stages regularly, trying to spawn the boss. So if you guys like freaking out, like, whoa, where is it? I can't find it in the Bond cooking shop. Don't worry, you guys are just going to be able to farm it and you'll be good to go here. So again, I'm curious to see what kind of damage we could do here. We're going to go ahead and load it up. I'm going to go ahead and throw this one here. I feel like between these first 5 attacks, we're gonna jeez. Okay, there we go right there. So really good damage again versus the this particular boss. It's a really good unit. Again, I think Matrona Diane has this unique passive that provides a little bit of extra critical rate depending on her crit resistance, which I think is relatively high. And then again, that damage that she could do versus buffed enemies is outrageously strong. So yeah, that was a pretty good. That was a pretty good hit. If we can get anywhere from 150 to 250k plus with these hits here, we're gonna be in a good place here. So again, we're getting the cards that we need. We got plenty of shields, plenty of mitigation, so we're gonna be fine. Look at that. Hexes, yeah. I told him, like, bro, we're making a video, man. So we need to do this right. Okay, we need to get super lucky. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that in. So do we go ahead and do this? We're gonna reapply the shield and we're gonna reapply the. Oh no, I guess we can't. I forgot. We'll have to wait for the second turn to go ahead and get the damage in, which is fine. Again, we're sitting at a really good place right now. I hope that he did get another Arthur card. So I'm hoping between all these Gother things, he got an Arthur card sitting on the back line so we can have buffs for the second round. The normal and hard mode, guys, is just going to have one stage, one heart, but the extreme mode is definitely going to have 2 phases. So Again, doing both of the phases a couple of times here, I honestly, if there's some difference here, I didn't notice too much because again, the people that I went up with, that we did this with, I mean, they were hyper aggressive. They were rocking like Gother plus Matrona plus Jericho, while I was bringing in like one support with Gother and a damage dealer. So I mean, we just went ham. That's what it pretty much came down to. So let's see here. Let's go ahead. I'm gonna do this one here. I'm gonna save this card right here for the rank up. Let's go ahead and waste this one, and we'll do this here. So I can get my alt back. I can get my alt back if we happen to kill this unit, right? Let's see what he got going on here. At least we could push back the ult gauge. The goal is definitely not to let this guy do ults. Actually, the funny thing about it, I honestly didn't realize like his ults weren't hitting too hard. But again, that might just be for the fact of what I was rocking, which again, we were running Arthur, we were running Merlin, so we were mitigating a lot of damage. So I guess that's kind of the good thing that I'm excited about. Like people that are doing this free to play, like they don't have to, like if you can farm extreme, you can go ahead and farm extreme. But if you can't, you can still farm hard. This event is going to be open for a little bit here, so you're going to be able to get yourself plenty of fire essences between you and of course the random people that you get to join, and you should be at a pretty good place here. Let's see. Gosh, I'm kind of sad that we don't have any resistance buffs, so I guess we'll go ahead and put the shield up. Should we go ahead and attack? I mean, we might as well, just to kind of get through the cards here. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Look at this. He actually had 3 Arthur cards. At least he's gonna get his ult pretty quick. But as you can see, these weaker cards, right? Especially units that provide the buff. We're gonna sit here, hit the shield, and it's just gonna take some time. So let's see what kind of damage we can do here. Yeah, nothing crazy. Again, Blue Liz Hawk, she can do the damage, but the other units that do damage based on the opponent's the opponent's the IFRIT's buffs, the rupture damage is really, really nice here. So let's see what kind of damage we can do now. I'm actually excited. Look at that, guys. These big OE damage dealers, and he can't break that level 3 shield combined with the defense buff here. So really, really good. I really, really like it. Let's see. Does he got it? He doesn't have it. So let's go ahead. I mean, we're just gonna go ahead and follow through and just do all of our attacks here. We'll go ahead and wait, and we don't need to put up our shield. We'll just wait one. I will go ahead and use this skill 1 here. I don't know if we're going to be able to get through, if he's going to have enough defense or mitigation to not allow us to actually attack. But if we can get ourselves the, I want to push back the ult there. We definitely don't want to let him ult. We never want to let a boss battle, like, we never want to let a demon boss like ult. So, all right. It looks like Hex likes to see his animations. That's cool. All right. We're going to be able to ignore defense on this one. Can we do a good amount of damage? Uh-oh. Well, hey, I haven't seen that full animation. That's so funny. I've never seen that full animation now up until now here. So, all right. So, yeah, not too bad at all. Again, every single turn that he gets, he cleanses debuffs, and he's going to reload. He should be reloading all of his buffs here. Yeah, that's what he's going to go ahead and do here. So, all right. Oh, we do got the... I almost forgot to tell him. Here. We do have the Gother, so let's go ahead and rank it up. He's probably like, yeah, I know. He's laughing at me because I'm like, what are you stalling for? This is like the perfect time to have it because now we need to rebuff everything, right? Look at this. Okay. So let's go ahead and put the shields back up. Again, we're waiting a second here, which there's really no reason to rush. We're playing the safe game. We got the Arth, we got the Merlin. No reason to rush here. But I honestly, guys, we can literally get this boss battle done in half the time if you go super aggressive. But I think you have to get it done with units that provide the rupture damage. Like if you're not running at least one rupture unit between both of your guys, or if you got one guy that's bringing in both teams and you got both guys go through, you can definitely push through. We didn't have any Merlin abilities here. Let's kind of see what kind of damage. So you guys can take a look here. Here's the ult damage that he does when we have full level 3 defense buff, and oh wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, so as you guys can see, he just tapped us. It's a little love tap. There's nothing really going on there. We got a little bit more damage on Merlin because she got the elemental disadvantage, so that's to be expected. All right. Let's see here. What I want to do. Let me go ahead. We don't need to put up a shield. We can wait a second. Let's go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and put this buff on Lizhawk. And we'll waste this, and we'll go ahead and do rank 3 here. All right, so we do have Matrona's ult coming in. I wonder if that's going to be enough. Let's take a look. This is so funny. It's kind of cool. Again, a lot of the animations that I have not seen them, so because I canceled them out after I got done with all 6 chapters. So it's kind of cool to see some of these animations here. All right, tons of crit, Like the damage. We should be able to finish it off here with Blue Lizhawk. All right. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, so there you guys go. We got that Fire Ifrit clear with Extreme Boss Battle. Again, running a more conservative comp, bringing in the units such as Merlin, Arthur, even Blue Lizhawk, providing a good amount of damage with those buffs, but also providing the mitigation to take on some of those hits. It was obviously a little bit easier because we were running that miso soup, that food that I said that we got when you farm this stage. So if you guys are looking to kind of replicate that, definitely can get it done. But I highly recommend utilizing units that do have that rupture damage. That really helped us out get this cleared. So before we end the video, let's go ahead and take a look at that exchange shop. If you guys haven't had a chance to check it out, this is the collab exchange shop. You're going to be able to get those fire essences to get yourself. We got SSR pennants, we got some regular SSR treasure chests here. We got, look at that, some enhancements. And then of course we got some things that you can actually get from other regular stages here from the event. So it's not all from the Ifrit. You're gonna have to do a little bit of farming on the end, but that might be something for you guys to do when you're AFK. You know, get that time done and get those pieces that you need to go ahead and get these rewards here. As far as the other stuff goes, we got offense, we got cosmetics. If you guys are super try hard, I still would get all this. I mean, it's a limited event. You're not going to be able to get this. I don't think it ever came back on JP, so you might as well, get the main stuff in the growth, right? And then go ahead and get the stuff in the outfits, cosmetics, the weapons, all that good jazz here. So yeah, pretty excited about this, guys. Once again, you probably already seen the previous video. We did pull the Milim, and as you guys can see, we already, spoiler alert, it's already maxed out. It's already 6-star awakens, so that's going to be for another video. That'll probably be tomorrow's video. Okay, so I'm gonna slow down the videos. I can't put out like 3 or 4 videos in one day. Sorry guys, I got stuff to do. Okay, I got stuff to do. Speaking of which, I'm actually getting ready to go cut my lawn right now, so I gotta go ahead and let you go. If you did like the video though, if you found it useful in any way, shape, or form, do me a favor, show your support, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Take care.